In a group of 8 single-storey strata dwellings, one owner wishes to install around 18 solar panels and his roof is common property. How do we get an infrastructure contract drawn up, and how do we indemnify ourselves against future claims arising from loss or damage caused by the installation or its future removal? Would it be reasonable to request certification from a structural engineer that the roof can hold the weight with no potential for the installation to cause damage? The proposed size of the installation would cover most of the roof.
Yeah, look, I mean, Sam, you may be able to answer some of that one, but certainly I would have to emphasise getting a structural engineer in any instance when you are putting that sort of load on a roof. Yeah, people do have to understand that a lot of buildings, particularly modern day buildings, are built and designed pretty closely to what the design tolerances are. In other words, they're not over-designed by 20, 30, 40% of what the standards ask for. Sometimes it's only a small amount over. So what that means is if you impose a load on a roof, a balcony or anything like that, you know, is significant, it can impact things structurally. So definitely would recommend getting structural advice on that one.
I thought that was a very impressive question. Yeah, I thought it was a very impressive question. That was well thought out, that was well considered, and I agree with Bruce. Because at the end of the day, when you're living within a community, you have to be considerate of your neighbours, right? And you can't go and whack in 18 solar panels and think it's not going to impact everybody else. So Bruce is completely right. Get a structural engineer out and just make sure that you're capable of actually having that protected. Sorry, there's fire brigade going past. That you're protected, and also then you may actually want to look at a different insurance policy for those solar panels on top of what you actually have as your common property too.